Okay, so today we're going to show you how to replace a broken Nintendo DSL case. As you can see with this case, the hinge is broken, and quite commonly it could be the other hinge that's broken as well. Before you replace the case, just turn it on and make sure the screens are all working, because if either of the screens aren't working or it doesn't turn on properly, it probably means you need a new screen as well. So to do this repair, you're going to need a tri-ring screwdriver, a small Phillips head screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, and it's handy to have a scalpel as well. And just, if you break your case, just try not to lose any parts that fall off, because you'll need them later. So the first step is to take off the battery cover. You can take out these as well, and then take out the battery. And then to lift these two rubber pads off here and here. And it's useful just to stick them down on the back of the battery cover, because they're quite easy to lose. And then there is 3 tri-ring screws here, here, and here. And if you have a magnetic screwdriver, it's useful just to get the screws out. And then there is another black tri-ring screw just in here. And there is 2 gold Phillips head screws here, and also a silver one here. This silver one comes out a little bit later. Okay, so now you've got all the screws out. You just run your nails or something around the outside, like the bottom part of the case, and then a bit of convincing, the bottom case should just come off, and then also the buttons come out. Each button contains the button itself, an axis and a small little hinge. And just take them off. Careful not to lose any of the pieces, because you might need them. Then the next part is just to flick off these antenna and microphone wires just here and here. Just use a flathead screwdriver and then just flick off. And then the black one, you just pull it through underneath the socket. Can get stuck under there sometimes. Okay, after you got that loose, undo the 2 Phillips head screws here and here. And then if you push the screen from the other side, the whole thing should lift off that way. And then there's a little ribbon cable clip here, which you can just flick open like that, and then the ribbon detaches, and then the whole bottom motherboard comes loose. Normally there are some screws on this side which you would have to unscrew. But with this one, since the case is broken there, we don't need to unscrew them, but normally you would need to unscrew these 2 screws. And take the wires and you need to thread this ribbon cable through this slit. This can be a bit tricky, so you need to sort of slide it through the slit there. Be a bit gentle because they're fragile. And then the next part is to just remove this metal sleeve. So you have to roll the ribbon cable in on itself until you get small enough that the sleeve can fit over it, like that. And then the sleeve just slides off over the top of everything. And there's also the hinge axis in here, which you can take out. But if it's tricky, you may just need to use a tool just to grab it and pull it out. Then you have to take out these 4 covers, here, here, and here, and just use a scalpel. And again, they're sticky, so stick them on the back of the battery cover so you don't lose them. And then just undo the 4 Phillips head screws on the top screen. And then to undo the top screen, you slide the back part upwards like that. Just see it just opens up just a little bit, and then it should just pop off.